Welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 121. Probably.
Yep.
Joining me this week, we got Bruno.
I'm munching on some celery, by the way.
I saw that. I was like, is he eating what I think he's eating? So Bruno, we got 7 minutes and like 30 seconds left to keep people's attention.
Yeah, for real.
So I need to go, right?
Yep.
So Bruno, I said I had a surprise.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a video only surprise.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Maybe I'll put a picture of it in the survey to incentivize it.
I got the ring light.
Oh, you got it.
It's light.
Holy light. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, I can bump it down, or I could bump it up.
Okay, that's way too much. You look like a ghost. That's probably about somewhere in there.
Now,
Yeah.
Bruno, this is warm. Do we need cold,
No.
or do we need colder?
You need warm.
Warm?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, we got the ring light. We got light.
I like it.
Doesn't matter. Everything you can see all the white off the glasses.
Yeah.
But
I can
we got the ring
almost
light.
figure out what you're looking at by looking into your eyes.
That's your monitor. That's like the monitor. That's
Yeah.
the stuff we're talking about, and that's the server. Well, you can't tell that because that angle. That's probably for the best though. So,
Yeah.
Bruno,
What? What's up?
I don't know if you're ready for this next topic.
I don't know if I'm ready for any of these topics, okay?
Yeah, well, see, this is the hill I've decided to die on.
Oh
This
God.
is where I've this is
We're
the
going to
hill
that?
I've this is the topic that might end it all.
What?
I mean, I told you, Bruno, I don't want politics on this podcast, but this one subject, it got me
Okay.
polarized.
Rip it. What is it?
This is the hill, Bruno. I've chosen it. I'm on it.
Okay.
Yeah, on Monday, August 31st, 2020, in Lincoln City, I don't know, Nebraska,
Yeah.
some man made a very politically charged statement.
Okay.
It resonated with me. I don't know if you've seen the video.
Oh.
But
God. Oh God! I saw the half a word.
Basically, the man went in front of the city council and demanded that we just remove boneless chicken wings from the menus and from our hearts.
But like, okay, so he's talking about. We're looking at a video. He's talking about renaming boneless chicken wings.
Yes.
What do you rename them to? Chicken strips?
Tenders?
Tendies?
My opinion is Nuggs.
Nuggets? Well, see, okay. In my opinion, a nugget is a compressed ball of chicken.
Basically a boneless chicken wing.
And, okay, well then that's fine. And if you step into, like, a chicken strip, that's like real chicken meat in a strip.
That's why I think boneless wings are Nuggs.
Okay. See, I don't know that I've ever bought anything that says boneless chicken wings.
See, this has a celebrity endorsement. I don't know if you remember this moment in the 20 something Olympics.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know which one that was.
It was back there.
Yeah, boneless wings are Nuggs.
Yeah.
There's no what's a boneless wing? If you watch the video, he brings up good points.
What's a boneless pizza? Let's bring up a meme too.
Yeah. Like a boneless wing, it's breast meat. What do you mean? Why is it a wing and why is it boneless? There's no bones to begin with.
Just what? Why did we need to make another one? We had nuggets for the shit. We had tenders or strips for the other one. Pick one of them.
But someone decided that it's boneless.
And what's popcorn chicken? Where'd that come from?
Well, okay, like, I think popcorn chicken has its place. It's like
But what is it?
pre. It's like it's nuggets are bigger. Popcorn chicken's supposed to be like little
They are
poppers.
small, yeah.
They're little poppers.
Okay.
See, do you ever have a mashed potato bowl?
Yeah.
See, I would use popcorn chicken in a mashed potato bowl because you want to be able to eat more things with your bite, not like a
Okay.
chicken nugget's big.
Uh, little nuggets.
Oh, okay. Definition: a popcorn chicken is any fried piece of chicken you can eat in one bite. If it requires two bites, it has to be a nugget. What nugget is?
Okay.
Most nuggets are at least two bites, unless you're shoving a whole nugget in your mouth.
Okay.
If you're eating
Sure.
dinner with your grandma and you think the nugget would require two bites without her saying anything, it's
My
a nugget.
grandma tries to shove it down my throat anyways. So what does it matter to her?
Yeah, but she just wants to eat a whole plate of them. Does she matter how many bites it takes?
Good point. Good point. Point taken.
So, basically, yeah. I, this man was brave. He defended his topic, and I'm with him. This is the hill I. Boneless wings are just nugs, and they
I
should
don't
be recognized as such.
I don't fucking know.
Discrimination. This is 6 minutes. We're still on time. Uh, oh, I saw you dragging over a link.
No, don't. I'm not.
I don't know if
You
I have any
got.
more with that.
You're in prime time right now.
I am. That was the big. I wanted to get it in.
That
I was.
okay. Yeah. And I think we need to clarify between wings and buffalo wings and barbecue wings. Something needs to happen there. Someone needs to put the foot down. I'll say it.
I. We all know. We all know where I stand on buffalo is a sauce.
I also stand in the same place, I believe.
There is barbecue wings. There is
There's a
buffalo
small
wings.
population that stands in a different spot, though, on that topic.
We all know there's a lot of different sauces you can get. If you like the spice, but you like.
Some of the people that argue on the one side really like wings that are like garlic parmesan. And it
Ooh,
blows my mind.
dude, there's so many good sauces. Why do we have to discriminate?
Yeah,
A
that's
good
fine.
honey barbecue sauce is if the honey barbecue sauce is sweet like a honey,
Oh, yeah.
delicious.
Even like, let's go south. Give me a sweet heat.
Ooh,
Still good. I'll enjoy it.
can't go wrong with a smoky barbecue.
Not at all. A little bit of
Do you like dry
mesquite.
rubs?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, I did like a good a dry like an Old Bay dry rub.
I'm game. Let's go. Take me down to the bayou.
Take me down to the bayou.
So,
Yes.
I want to do. I learned something not long ago. I don't remember if I've talked about it. I don't. I really don't. You can tell me and stop me. I want to have a crawfish boil.
Do you?
I do.
I want to learn how to eat a crawfish, like a proper way, not like a me stuff from like
Yeah.
through it, like the way where
Well,
they're like.
like, by the time I get crawfish, I would have to figure that out before that.
Yes.
But apparently, crayfish.
Crawfish.
Listen here.
Mhm.
Apparently, crayfish are endangered in Pennsylvania.
Huh.
So the sale of, I forget what the hell they said, but the sale of crawfish is limited to nothing in Pennsylvania. They banned buying crawfish. I could get on the internet and find a place down in Louisiana that gets crawfish out of the bayou, buy 30 pounds of it, and ship it to my door with them still alive. But no, Pennsylvania says no, you can't do that.
What? So
Because they're concerned, they don't want any purchasing of crawfish in Pennsylvania. Because
why
they
have I
don't
not known
want.
about this?
Because who eats crawfish in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. Apparently not me, because apparently it's illegal. Well, it's legal to buy them.
Yeah. What the hell?
Since when?
Apparently, we've got a terrible crawfish population.
Where the hell are they supposed to live in Pennsylvania? The mountains? Like, what the
No,
fuck?
in the streams. They,
All
I
of our
mean, they're
stream.
there.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't think we'd have a huge population of them.
That's the problem.
Are we supposed to?
No, I don't know.
Like,
But apparently, there's not enough.
I didn't think our streams are supposed to be like crawling with crayfish. Trout, maybe, yeah, but not like crayfish, crawfish.
I don't even. There might be a difference between crayfish and crawfish. There probably is. I think. Now I gotta look it up.
Like, I expected when you go to a Pennsylvania stream, you see like one or two in a little area, and like I didn't expect you supposed to find like 50 of them.
Never mind. They're all the same thing.
Like, if you go to a stream, you can find one, right? Like,
Oh, absolutely. I have. I've done it.
yeah. But I didn't think you were supposed to find like 50 of them. Like, is that what they expect you to find in
I
Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
I guess I didn't realize they were endangered, because I guess I didn't realize we were supposed to have a lot of them.
Like I tried looking for him. It wasn't easy.
What? So,
Ba, ba,
can we go
ba.
down to Maryland and buy some?
Oh hell yeah! I'm one of these times if I ever go to my grandparents' house down in Delaware, I'm probably gonna ship them there on the day I come home and come home with them.
So,
It's stupid.
$6.29 a pound.
Well, that's like they'll sell you a good amount of them. Yeah, it's expensive apparently.
Are they dense?
I don't know. I love how you asked that question, and I fully understood where you were coming from.
Like, is 10 pounds a lot? Is that a table full? Or is that like a plate full? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how much research you've done. Like, what do you think you'd buy?
I'd probably be getting 20 pounds.
It's a lot.
Well, like, invite a couple people over and have some crawfish. But, like, now I'm trying to find a picture of how much 10 pounds of crawfish
That,
is.
that looks
You,
like
you
10
need a
pounds.
lot, too, though.
Ah, dude, I don't.
Okay,
God, is
maybe
that
10 pounds. 10 pounds seems like a lot.
See,
But I want the boil packet, too. Like, I gotta buy one of them, too.
hmm, I think it. So, are you someone that eats like when you get like, you could get like whole crab, like you can get crab legs, like the king crab legs, or you can get people. Some people buy like by the small crab. I
I
don't know what they're
think
kind,
that they're crabs. Yeah,
but I don't know what
like,
type or
all
like
right, let me tell you what kind of person I am,
yeah.
okay? I have a very fond memory in my brain, all right?
Did you eat the lungs?
I have a memory of me and my cousin down in Delaware at my grandparents' house. They have a house down there.
Yeah,
And I'm on a canoe, right?
a canoe.
A canoe. This canoe has a trolling motor attached to it, and there's a battery in the canoe.
That's not a fucking canoe.
It's a canoe with a trolling motor attached to it.
That's like a goddamn boat.
A canoe is a boat.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm in this canoe. By the way, this thing hauls with this trolling motor.
The fuck?
And we got small crab traps stacked too high in between me and my cousin in the back.
Okay.
So we got 2 stacks of crab
Like,
traps.
how big was this goddamn canoe? It sounds like
It looked like we were on the Bering Sea, like one of the big ships stacked. I couldn't look. They were over top of me sitting in the canoe as I looked back at him. I could
dog,
not
this
look
was
straight
like
at
a
him.
canoe XL.
There was no room. Like I don't think I had a seat anymore. Like it took over. We
Okay.
got these things stacked high. And we were putting them out to get crab. And then we go get crab, put them in a bucket, and come back with a bucket full of crab, and we would cook crabs. Like, I've done that.
So
I've gone from trapping to cracking them open.
Gotcha.
A lot of work opening those little tiny crabs.
So I like legs. When it comes to the full crabs, I kind of only can do a couple before I get not bored, but I'm just like,
It's
it's
time
more effort.
consuming and takes a lot of work for not a lot.
Yeah, like I'll do it for a couple. I'll do like three or
Sure,
four crabs,
sure.
but I'm not gonna sit down and do like some people do like 20. Like they'll
Yeah,
sit there for
no
like
thanks.
hours.
That's too much.
I, I feel like that's why I would like
If
crawfish are
I'm
a little bit.
going to like Red Lobster or some place to have seafood, I'm probably not buying crabs, like little
I'm
guys. I
if I
would
want,
get legs, like you're talking.
I'd either get legs or I'd get crab cakes.
Crab cakes are delicious too.
There's nothing I love more than a nice crab cake sandwich on
A
like a
good
harder bread.
a good like lump crab meat crab cake. Oh,
Oh,
oh, delicious.
oh, great! Damn, I didn't realize. Well, I'm kind of. I never wanted to do it, but now I'm disappointed I can't.
Yep. I wanted to do it and then I found out I couldn't. So it might turn into like just a seafood boil at some point. Cuz I
Damn,
have the my chili pot. I have the pot.
I know you have the pot. It's pretty
It's
small, but
even it's it's not small.
we have bigger pots out there.
Nick, don't even begin to try to get me to get a bigger pot.
I think you need a bigger pot. If you if you can always fill up your pot, well, how is that big enough?
I can't fill that pot.
But if the chili pot, that's bullshit. I know you've been like, oh, I filled up the chili pot.
I've never filled up the chili pot.
Yes, huh? You've always been
Haven't
like,
gotten it over halfway.
I swear the last time you said it was pretty full.
Nick, this is my pot, right?
Yeah,
This thing is huge.
you need a 60 quart.
I do not at all.
If you can't cook a, I don't know. How are you supposed to
You
deep
want
fry a
deep fried
small deer?
turkey?
Yeah,
You can do it.
but a big turkey.
Sure.
How big? How many pounds do you get
I
in that thing?
don't know. I don't cook turkeys that often. Fairly
I,
big. I'm talking pretty big.
I only know turkeys in pounds.
Yeah, I don't know turkeys at all.
I think we're at an impasse then. I'm just
I
saying.
have the turkey cooking kit. It came with it.
It's been a while since you've had any chili, and I'm kind of worried for you.
I, I'm scheming, okay? I'm trying out the dry beans, trying to learn, trying to adapt. I'm gonna come hit it
Improvise,
stronger.
adapt, overcome.
Exactly.
Hmm. So, God,
What's up?
why always? I feel like we talked about something on food that I did this week that I have to think about. What do we talk about? Eggs,
I
not
don't
eggs.
know. No, we did eggs. No more
I
eggs.
know,
I
but
bought
like,
eggs for 49 cents a dozen yesterday.
damn. You remember how I said about finding a bread stand on the side of the road?
A bread stand?
A stand that sells bread. Remember we
Okay.
talked about that?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I passed by it on Friday.
Yeah?
Apparently, I missed it, but like apparently this woman only on Fridays, the one part I passed by sells fresh bread and cinnamon rolls on
That
Fridays.
sounds delicious.
I have to stop. I missed I shot by and I read the sign on my mirror that said Fridays only. I'm like, fuck.
Friday morning or afternoon?
It was more. She wasn't there in the afternoon, so I'm guessing it's only morning.
You gotta get some. Well, cinnamon. Hey, you come into work on a Friday with a nice, freshly made cinnamon roll?
I know.
That sounds delicious.
I know. So yeah, like my wish was like almost granted. I was there
But now
and
you've learned.
I've learned. I'm waiting for it for next Friday. I gotta just like I gotta view. I gotta like understand.
I know.
So yeah, that was the food. I guess that's all the food for this week. They're already gone at this point. We're double over the time of when people on YouTube listen. YouTube has taken like all of our Spotify listeners. To be honest with you,
Really?
yeah. If you
Interesting.
listen on Spotify, you're more likely to listen on YouTube now.
Well, it's on both. You can choose.
All we do is rob from we rob from ourselves and be like, where'd they all go? So, huh. So Bruno,
Yick, what's up?
this weekend I have a lot of shows coming out this weekend. To be honest with you,
Okay.
like a lot of shows. One
I
of those
know. I think I
shows,
know some of them.
well, one of the shows is only one episode, but it's the Grand Tour.
Yeah, it's a special though. They're all specials now.
It's only specials, all special.
I need to
I
cut
don't know
my
what the
hair.
special is.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted.
It's, September 4th. I don't. I need to actually look up what they're doing this tour,
I don't remember.
or is there not? I don't know. Maybe they haven't announced what it is. I thought they said
There's for sure where.
Madagascar.
Is it Madagascar?
That's what I'm seeing right now.
Okay.
So, okay, you know, we got that penciled in for the schedule on Saturday,
Yeah.
Madagascar tour.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we've ever really talked about the Grand Tour on the podcast, have we?
I'm sure we have at some point, but it's the people from Top Gear, the old Top Gear people. Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May.
So, I don't know. I don't think we've ever talked about it on a podcast. I know we've talked about it on a non-podcast, like we just have. If we had the money to like set
Oh
up a
God.
challenge for ourselves, what continent would you want to start on? Do something.
Like if we did a Grand Tour special.
If we could like if like we all saved up enough money and we all came in with like enough air, we could travel somewhere and then we had all a budget for a car and then was able to do like a 2 week thing.
Oh God. See, like I have no idea because obviously it would have to be a shitty car challenge of some
What's
sort.
the best?
Oh, of course. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's like what my aim is right now.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
So I think we'd avoid North America.
Yeah, to get out of there.
Yeah, we.
Now,
I think
don't get me wrong. We could do some neat things, but get out of there.
so. Australia, I don't think any of us have enough car skills to like be able to be like we have to go across Australia, like north to south or something like that, and one of the cars break down.
Yeah. No
You know.
thanks.
So I think we can cross all maybe Australia, but I don't think we could do some of the fun stuff that could happen. Like I
I
don't.
feel like Australia could be a scary place where we would talk about going.
Yes. So I think we could cross off Australia more than likely. It'd be on the list, but I think it'd be like probably like an advanced if we knew more about cars. Asia, Asia's on the maybe list. I
It could
think
be interesting.
I think we should think we should hit South America.
See, like, I feel like South America, some big things could happen.
I would
I think I would stay away from deserts, though.
what I would do I think they kind of did on Top Gear, but I would go down from like where like Panama is and go down the
Oh,
coast of Chile like through Ecuador down through like the coast of Chile.
interesting.
Like we
Okay,
go from south kind of the tip of South America to like the southern tip.
I know what you're saying. I think they did. What is that? Chile, I think, on the side. They did
Yeah, I don't know if
sand
I
dune kind of thing there.
I couldn't remember if they quite did Chile or not.
I think that was the 90-mile beach that wasn't 90 miles long, if I remember correctly.
It might
I
100% be. I
I
could not
could be
remember.
wrong. I remember some beautiful shots from I think was South America that they did. Was that the one where they were throwing the dildo at each other?
Possibly. They're all skewed together in my mind into one big
I
adventure.
know. Now I'm trying
South
to remember
America.
what they are. Because, like, there was one that I really enjoyed watching. It was the one that they shipped 3 cars sight unseen into the middle of the woods on a barge
Hmm.
and had to drive out. That looked miserable, but
See, I think
it made for a great show.
now. See, I think I'd want an off-roading challenge.
I'm all for it. Or at least rough roads,
A
not
rough road,
pavements.
and I think I'd want the goal to be finding a non-off-roading vehicle to rough road on, or a vehicle
Like,
older than,
okay.
or if it is like a four-wheel or all-wheel drive vehicle, it had to be like 15 plus years old. Like you couldn't get something new,
I feel like we're already in that territory.
right?
Like, I'm talking. What do you think a budget would be like? Four
Like,
grand? 2 grand?
see, if we bought it in those countries, possibly you
Oh,
could get away
yeah.
with like two, like maybe three.
Yeah.
Like maybe you get like an old beater truck, or you could get an old like,
I mean, you're probably not going to find a truck anywhere. Well, unless it's like an old Toyota.
yeah, you can find those anywhere.
Maybe we ban the old Toyotas.
That would be a good safe bet.
Because those trucks, none of the American Toyotas, or I'm talking the Toyota Hilux, the one that they tried to kill and would never die,
Mm-hmm.
and like that truck, just ban.
Cope. So I'm going on the website Copart right now. I think you know it.
Oh God.
So let's say we're going through Chile. We're going on the rougher roads,
Yeah.
and you have $3,000.
You want me to find
So
something on Copart?
like I'm gonna try finding mine. Like what's the best way to search?
Oh,
Search.
I got no clue.
I'm trying to like. Is there a price range? Please
I'm
give me a
sure
price
there
range.
is. There's a way for sure. Where's it at though?
I don't know. Year.
I actually don't know.
So, let's just go drivetrain. I'm just gonna search by like four wheel four wheel drive front.
There you go. I found you a. What in the hell is this? It's a Nissan truck. There you go. It's a D21.
Hmm.
That looks like a hunk of shit.
So
Oh god.
2005s. We said 2005s are fine. 15 years. You okay with?
I, I think the budget is going to be the thing that determines what you get. And I don't think newer is necessarily better for anything that we're talking about.
No, but I want it to be old because I
I'm
want it to struggle
saying
less.
newer is worse. I'm saying that it's worse.
Gotcha.
I'm
How
trying
about
to limit you a little bit and bring you back down.
so ooh, $400 the bid right now. Oh, a Chevy Tahoe.
You want to bring big old Bertha?
Probably not. It might get stuck in the sand easy. Okay, no. Oh, let's sort by small value. Oh, that's estimated. I want current bid.
You know what another special they did I liked? It was the lorries, where they had like the little dump trucks.
Yeah, 'cause they like
That was
had to
a
build a bridge at the end that was more entertaining than the actual
yeah.
journey to do
It was
anything.
dope though. Like it was good.
Yes, 100%. Okay,
Makes me want to have a beater car.
want a beater car?
And no, I don't want your Escape.
I have my beater car.
But I'm saying like I wish that I had a group of friends that all had shit cars that you roll up to a stoplight and just don't hit the brakes and just bop the back of them.
Okay, well, yes. How about
I'll tie one of them ducks to the front of it. You know the ducks that I'm talking about? I saw it somewhere. Hold on.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Hold on.
Um,
You remember the a while
it's,
ago? I might have been in Vine territory. The duck or chicken that you squeeze and it goes ah.
oh, when you like,
Somebody like duct taped 20 of them to the front bumper of a car and
yeah.
called it a parking detector, so that like when you hit touch something, it goes. Hey!
I know. I think
I can't
it was the.
find it.
I remember showing you that TikTok where the person like pushed down in a whole bunch of them in a
I
big
don't.
bin.
Was it TikTok or was it Vine?
I don't know. I've been getting on another TikTok kick of watching the compilations. That's like all my recommended feed anymore.
It's this thing. I
Yes,
know you guys can't hear it, but
it's absolutely hilarious.
oh my god, I died when I saw this.
It was Vine.
Was it? I
That's
was.
what it was.
See, I knew it was old. I just didn't know how old.
Apparently, it was old.
Apparently.
But I would like to participate. Like they have those the Le Mans like where you get a beater car under like
Oh,
$2,000.
the 24 hours of lemons. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be hilarious to participate
There,
in.
there's also like some 500 rallies where you have $500 for a car. But yeah, I that they sound like fun.
They sound like fun. I don't know enough about because you need to have either a group of guys around you that knows how to fix up a car that's like about breaking down,
Yeah,
or you kind of just have to hope you can fix anything. Like I'd be the only I could only drive. I couldn't help. I couldn't offer any assistance without like being taught some stuff beforehand.
and I don't really know all that much, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like I know a little. I know enough to get myself in trouble, pretty much, is what the deal
basically.
is. And
But
then I've
like
got an
if
engine that's halfway torn apart, and I don't know where the fuck to put the bolts back in.
yeah, it'd be like one of those things. I wish I knew more about cars to be able to do some of the stupid fun stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You either get better friends or just try to push a $500 car as far as you can without like
There might be some groups that would take in people too, though.
there
Like I don't
probably
know how
are.
that works.
But if like we wanted to get the boys together for like a
Oh yeah, I
24-hour
don't. We
race,
couldn't. I
no.
I don't think we could. Like, I know cars a little, but that's where it ends. A little.
Right. We'd be on the sidelines googling everything.
Be like, oh well, fuck. It doesn't start. Give me the hammer. Let me start tapping things.
Can I just like prime it with a lighter? Can I get
Yeah,
that
like I kind of know enough to like diagnose shit. Like my truck, for instance. One day, I had a misfire.
mhm.
I figured out that it was a misfire. I figured out which cylinder it was. I figured out that it wasn't anything to do with spark plugs or the spark. So it probably was the injector. And you know what I did? I stopped.
Yeah, you're like,
I said, this is too far for me. I'm going to take it somewhere else.
you weren't looking up how to clean an injector on a 2001 Ford Escape or a 2000 or 1999?
So you've seen my truck. What year do you think it is?
It would have to be. I think it has to be before 2004 or 7. What did they stop making them?
2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Isn't yours 19? No, I don't think yours in the 90s. Maybe 2005?
It's a 2011.
Oh, it is it?
Yeah.
They all look the same. It's really
I
hard to tell.
know.
They
That's
didn't
because
like change
nothing's
my.
changed. Yeah. So nothing's changed.
Nothing changed.
But anyways, yeah. I knew where I could find the injector, but to get to there, you gotta take off so much shit. And it's
Yeah,
like, God, this is over my head, and I don't want to have to trailer this thing to somebody else for them to fix it.
and like the and like in the Grand Tour, James May is the only one I think that would actually do stuff on his own car.
Hammond would poke around a little bit, I think. James could actually fix something, probably.
But he like that's he knows how that stuff works.
Sure.
Like I think out of all of them, he's the one that could actually disassemble and put it back together an engine.
Like, I feel like he's the knowledge type. He's not a
Yes.
mechanic, but he has the knowledge to do it.
He knows enough about how engines work that he could probably figure it out, and
Yes.
like his mind, he could actually take something apart and put it back together. He
Whereas
understands.
Jeremy comes with a box full of hammers,
Yeah,
and that is the only tool he will use.
it gets incremental, and as it doesn't work, each smaller hammer doesn't work. They incrementally get bigger. So, like even then, like that's a bunch of TV magic that we don't see. Is like
Sure.
they probably each member has their own mechanic that follows them around because they tend to ditch
I
each
mean,
other.
there's like 3 or 4 support cars, so it's not like they're alone.
No.
Sometimes they have an extra car.
Yeah, we'd be like pulling the dick move and probably just ditching a car somewhere, being like, "Well, that's fucking done."
Well, never shine the title over to myself, so
We just make sure we remember where all the VIN numbers are, and we'll carry a portable grinder with us.
that's a tool that I want that I
Portable
don't
grinder.
have. Yeah, I don't have a cordless one.
Yeah, see, we'll all carry around like one or two portable grinders, and then we just make sure we know where all the VIN numbers are on each car. Cut that off.
Well, they're like everywhere is the thing.
You cut the main ones off. How can you, like, you know?
Yeah. Well, okay. Problem number 2, the big ones under the glass.
I mean, we're already ditching into that point. We just get one of those little things, and we just, I don't know, get them
Dang it,
registered to
Nick,
like.
now you got me wanting to do shit like this.
I think it'd be absolutely fun.
Oh, it would be hilarious.
How about we make a company that does that, like facilitates this?
What, dumping people off in the middle of nowhere with a shit car?
Basically, we have uh we have routes. Like so we have predetermined challenges that we know like the beginning and end. So it's a
Yeah.
lot more so it's not like
So you're giving them a
they
map
we give them
instead of
or
find your own way.
yeah, so instead of find your own way, they're forced on a certain map. They have like a certain like lenient like they can go a little bit left, a little bit right, but they have to pretty much go like straight, you
Yeah.
know? Um
Sounds expensive.
we have well, each area we just like we have a support guy like a tour guide that goes with them. Basically, they know a lot of the local tow stations, like that if like someone would break down and they couldn't get it fixed,
Yeah.
it could be towed somewhere and like disposed of. And basically, that tour guide is actually a mechanic, or it's like two guys.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
I,
they purchase the cars, we figure the logistics of getting their cars there, which if they're predetermined locations, we should be able to pretty much figure out how to get a vehicle there. Relatively easy. Then we
I
supply
like it.
them.
I don't think it's a good
No,
value, but
it's like a rich person thing.
yeah. And how many rich people are gonna want to tough it out in a shit box beater?
Rich car guys maybe that want to live
Maybe.
their own grand tour with their buddies.
Maybe.
I don't know, rich. I don't know. They're
Yeah, I
rich.
don't know.
They can live in luxury 99% of the time. They can live rough it for like 1 week of their life. Company.
That it is. It is a company.
So Thursdays the best days incorporated, the subsidiary your dream nightmare.
Yeah,
Bruno. So I get emails
I
for
do too.
website. Yeah, for websites I buy shit from.
I do too.
So
Where are you
I've
headed?
bought I've bought my pistol in recent times from off a website online that now has my email.
Okay.
And Google listens to everything I talk about.
By the way, there's more to buying a pistol to those listening than just going on to Amazon and buying it. You have to have it shipped somewhere and go get a background check and all kinds of stuff. Just putting that out there.
Background check.
I mean, they do it.
I don't know what they're actually checking, but
That you don't have a felony.
that's about it.
Probably.
Is he a felon? No, fuck it. So, what's probably the one gun we've talked about a lot in the past like year that
Don't tell me that you have that stupid long boy coming in on emails. I forget what
no.
it's called.
No. This is kind of like a meme gun for us. Kinda, not a meme gun.
I'm talking about that. The 70-inch barrel pistol
No. It's
revolver.
not that. I'll tell you it's not that. What's another gun that we've talked about probably the most in the past year?
Oh boy, I don't know what.
Tarkov related.
Tarkov gun. A VSS.
Mosin.
A Mo. Okay. I mean, yeah,
I,
Mosins are a thing. You want to get a
so
Mosin now?
I've
Fee
gotten
would
email.
support this one. Fee would
I,
be all for
I've
it.
just gotten. I'm just telling. Put it out there that I have gotten an email about Mosins in stock at this website, and
How much is a Mosin?
that's why I'm pulling it up. I thought you might be interested. A Century Mosin, which I think is like the only style. Like I don't know enough about Mosins and their history.
A Mosin Nagant. Yep. 7.62 54R. Yep.
So if you scroll down, there's like three different types you can get. I don't like. I guess because they're all used. There's no like. So this is in excellent condition. There's very good, and then there's another excellent.
What's?
But like,
Why is there a Dragoon? What's the Dragoon?
I don't know. Is this not a Dragoon?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that's why there's a
That
difference. I don't.
confuses me. But okay.
Again, let's
You,
just
you could have a
say,
Mosin for under $400. That's interesting.
and I feel like that's a reasonable price for a Mosin.
I don't see an issue with it.
Because I could want to have fully geared dudes. Like,
How much is Mosin ammo?
I looked it up. It's not horrible. It's not great. Not
Is it under
horrible.
$2 a shot?
Per shot, I don't remember. 7.62 by 45. Yeah,
54.
4. A little dyslexic when it comes to numbers. That's not ammo.
Okay. Looks like I'll be looking. Don't worry about it.
I'm googling it too. Uh, Sarg ammo. 70. There's one website that looks pretty sketchy. You could buy it for like 70 to 90 cents a round.
That's not too bad.
Like I
That's
said, it
probably
wasn't.
what I thought, but yeah.
Yeah, this is 25
Like
rounds
it's not
for.
cheap, but it's not crazy.
No, it's like 20 rounds for 50, for like 14 something.
Yeah. Okay.
200 rounds for $179. And that's 90. Well, that's 90 cents a round. But like, I don't think you're like putting 1,000. Like, you're not going to the range to put like
No.
100.
No.
After like 30 shots, you're probably done with. Not done with it, but you're like, that was a good.
Yeah.
It looks like 20 rounds, like what you probably would buy one, and you'd shoot 20 rounds and be like, that was fun.
Yeah. Probably something around there.
But I'm kind of interested in getting a Mosin. But it's all for just the meme.
Are you gonna go M1?
An M1 Grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's something about being able to play the Mosin Man song.
It's true. But an M1, you get that ping on
That
your
pink
last
got you
shot.
killed in war. But if I got a Mosin, Bruno, you know what I could do with it?
What?
I could buy an Archangel.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah. Now you're gonna make me Google that.
No, I will.
No, I found it. I found it already. I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Huh. It is a thing. See, that would be interesting. I feel like I've never seen. Hell, I haven't seen a Mosin. Let's be real here.
If I had a Mosin, you'd be very wanting to try out a Mosin. You can just say it.
I mean, sure, but I don't care that much.
I think you do. You've used it enough in Tarkov enough to want to fire it in real life.
I don't know.
Tell me, you've one tap dudes. I know you have. I've seen you one tap dudes with the Mosin.
Sure, it's a Mosin, and in Tarkov, it's pretty good.
We all know the fun of a Mosin. So, it's on a radar. Oh, yeah, there's a long boy.
What? Like, it's here. Why is it trend? Why is it this here?
'Cause I think
This
everyone
was
that looks
under
at it is full.
trending.
Probably because of
This
Hitchcock 45 review.
this almost makes me want to buy one of these just because. Like, there's no reason for it. But
No. You come home with it, and your dad's like, "What the hell did you buy?" You could have the real big iron on your hip.
God.
That'd be a good TikTok meme. When that song was a big TikTok song, you could have whipped out the big iron. You know? I think you could
I
have.
do
You
know
could
that
have.
would be hilarious. But then, no, now I need two of them. It's settled. Gotta get two.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here just. Google knows how to hit me nowadays. They just know. But in the coming months, don't be surprised if I have a Mosin.
I mean, you bought two faster than I ever could have imagined you actually doing.
The one's
So,
basically worthless nowadays because you can't get ammo for it.
yeah, which is
The one's
annoying.
basically is worthless. Not worthless, but what's a gun without ammo? Paperweight.
That's why you got like, every third paycheck buy a box.
That's fine, but you can't find boxes.
Okay, when you're not in a pandemic situation where everybody went crazy.
Yes. When does this
That's all.
end though?
I don't know.
Like,
It's gone on for. God, we're in September now.
unless I start making my own. Or I'm sure you could buy the parts for it. Not parts, whatever the
Reloading
proper
is a
term.
thing.
It
Yeah,
is. If I buy the individual components. If I buy all the individual components,
sure.
maybe.
I mean, sure, you can.
I don't know if that's. See, I'd have to see if that stuff's in stock.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably have trouble with that too.
So.
Then you gotta be like me and just hoard some ammo.
Yeah.
Like, I know for sure I have 300 or 400 rounds of 9mm.
I have like 250.
But then, also 300 or 400 rounds of 45. And
Yeah.
like a couple hundred of 223.
Yeah, see?
You gotta diversify.
Diversify your. See? And you know what isn't out of
Stonks.
stock?
What?
7.62 by 54.
Yeah, because who's gonna?
People that own a Mosin.
This isn't DayZ, Nick. Okay.
What do you mean? Bruno, if the world's going to shit, you're gonna want my one tap and Mosin.
I'm gonna want something with ammo, Nick. If the world's going to shit, what am I
Yeah.
more likely to find going around if the zombies
Not 9 mil.
struck? What do you think I'm
Everyone,
gonna find then?
the ammo no one can use.
10 mil?
Possibly. Can I just put a little in? No. If you have a 10 millimeter, what guns are 10 millimeter?
A lot. You can get a
Are
Glock in
there?
10 mil.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not preaching any quiet. You're like, it's like some dude was just like, oh fuck 9 mil, 10 mil.
What? Fuck a mil. Let's make a caliber. Fuck a caliber. Let's make a gauge.
Well, yes. Like, what am I supposed to do, Bruno? Like, of course, even in the gun world, they somehow use non-freedom units. Like, I don't understand it.
I just Nick, just the other day, I was looking on Amazon and being like, you know, I want to buy a nice small socket set just for like little things around the house, but it be like nice instead of a piece of shit.
Not like a dollar store like shitty socket
Yeah,
set.
exactly. Like I have something, but it's just like big bulky plastic container that's way too big.
Yes,
I was
I
looking
have
for
one
like,
too.
a little pouch that had a
That's
nice
not. They don't.
socket, right?
I get what you're saying.
But like
They don't.
I need imperial and metric because nothing's consistent ever, which pisses me off and gets me disappointed.
Just don't. Just don't. You need. You need. You don't need a socket set. You need one of those. You need one of those. Ones that like uh can do multiple sizes. Like they're.
I know what you're talking about, and that is the opposite of what I need.
Why is it the opposite?
Cause they're shit.
Yeah, but it's what you technically want. A smaller option for a lot of sizes. Like,
Let me show you what I wanted. I wanted this, which is like a Wera set.
okay.
It's great. A couple little sockets, couple little screwdriver attachments, a nice. Think this was like not exactly the one I wanted, but like
Okay.
something like this,
Mm-hmm.
a little guy. Yeah, no,
No.
because like I'm saying, oh, grab the 10 mil because that's the one I need. Oh, this is Imperial only. Fuck you. You don't get it.
Can we call them? Can we like use the proper terms? Freedom units.
Sorry. Oh, speaking of freedom units, stupid feet.
Well, I mean, it's like it's all just made up.
It is every last bit of it.
So why can't we use feet? Why do we have to use this meters?
Cause I don't want to use a measurement based on some dude's foot from 60 years ago.
The millimeter. It's all 10 in ones. It's too uniform to work. Sometimes you just need a little bit of an inaccuracy in your measurements. Maybe NASA. NASA can use Imperial, but like everyday people, nothing's ever gonna work that well. Imperial's fine. Things don't line up, Bruno. Just hit it.
Get a bigger hammer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm sure you've used that technique a couple times in your life.
Oh, absolutely. I've
I'm sure.
I've literally gone for a bigger hammer many times.
I'm sure it's a common tool in your tool belt.
I have a drawer for hammers, Nick. I have a hammer drawer.
What happens if the hammer drawer gets stuck?
There are hammers outside of the hammer drawer.
Just making sure. Do you have Hank Hill's the small WD-40 in case the cap of
No,
the large
I don't have that.
in case the cap of the
No,
larger
I don't have
WD-40?
that. No.
Oh, so you're prepared, but you're not that prepared.
I have multiple cans though. Like I could go from one place to another and get one.
That's good. So in case your one can gets rusted shut.
Absolutely. Yeah. By the way, I hate the fancy WD-40 cans that have the stupid multi-nozzle shit. The
I mean,
there's one that has the flip up
mhm,
straw. Hate it.
yes.
Don't like it at all.
You hate it?
Yeah. Doesn't work right.
Hmm.
And then drips all over the place all the time.
What's the point? You need WD-40 everywhere.
No, I don't want to bathe in it, Nick.
I thought that was the point. It does everything.
It does a lot of things, yeah. But not many of them well.
But everything kind of okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Sometimes kind of okay is all you need.
That's the truth, Nick.
I'm still just staring at this Mosin.
You know, we were talking about hobbies.
Yep.
So, I finally found and purchased some filament for my printer.
Holy crap. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been, Nick. It has.
1 kilogram.
Yep, 1 kilogram. That's how
What
they
the hell's
measure.
how am I supposed to understand a kilogram? 0.2 pounds.
It's kind of just like, you know, it goes by weight instead of distance. And like when I slice things, like to
Yes.
print them, it tells me how much it's thinking it should take. Not that that means anything to me because I'm looking at a roll that I have no idea how to tell. But I also bought a second color because this is just black. I thought black was good because, like, you want a replacement cap for anything? Black. It's always black. I got marble. Oh, I guess I should show people, huh? I got a regular black roll. I got
What's the
marble.
idea with the marble?
So I've heard that for just like general stuff, it makes the layer lines kind of disappear because it's got some variation in the color.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks really good for stuff straight off the print bed.
Gotcha.
And it's kind of neat. I don't know.
What are some of these other colors?
So some of these are like silks, so they're a little shiny.
Oh, I like shiny.
At some point, I want to try them. I have heard that they're harder to print, though. Like, it's harder to get them to look right. They're, like, picky.
Gotcha.
I also
the
want to
iridescent.
do, like, a rainbow someday.
I like the iridescent.
Like, that's actually the color changing as it goes.
Yeah.
The roll is made different as it spools. The only problem with this is I don't usually print gigantic, like, statues or figures.
Yeah.
So the color change doesn't happen very quickly. I need like super fast color change. But, you know. So yeah, I got this. The thing that finally made me order and like actually pick something that's in stock is I found a bracket to hold my Stream Deck on my keyboard, which I'm kind of excited about.
Bracket to hold Dream. I thought it was like it already had a little stand.
It does, but I want to put it right in front of my left hand, like my left keyboard hand.
Okay.
So it's like boom, button right in front of my hand. Because like right now, I either need to let go of my keyboard and take my hand way over to the right, or get off my mouse to push a button.
Sure.
So I think it would be a good thing. But you know, like, here's your color choices from Hatchbox, one of the biggest filament producers in the market. Most of them are unavailable, as you can see.
Yeah.
So it's like Some are coming back, but it's really not many. So
Mm.
it's crazy.
In the words of a wise man, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Huh. Okay, Bruno.
Yeah.
Probably been forever since you've ever bought one.
Okay.
But if you were gonna buy a laptop for yourself,
Oh God.
what's the requirements that you would want?
Well, bar none, the first requirement is an SSD.
Okay, like I'm gonna tell you, no laptop in 2020 is shipping with a hard drive as the main boot drive.
Yeah. I'm flat out
Um,
saying it. That is requirement number one.
right. I think you'd be
Um,
harder struck to find one that didn't have one.
yeah. I don't know because I'm not a laptop user. Like, what would be the purpose? What, like, where you get
Use
just normal use?
daily driver, not to game or anything like that, but you were gonna do
Yeah.
like work.
Probably like an i5, probably like a 15 inch. 17s are really big, in my opinion. So probably like a 15-inch i5, 16 gigs of RAM.
See, I've been loving the Okay, I love the 13-inch. Honestly, I've been loving the 13-inch. 15 inch is almost too big for me.
Yeah, I get that. I like big screens though now. I've learned.
But you have to carry this thing around is the big thing.
That's yeah.
I think 14-inch would be like what I'd love. Not many things are 14-inch though, because I always do odd numbers.
It's hard. It's for something that I carry. I would look for how thick it is too. Like I'd actually be putting that into the what to
Now,
do.
have you ever? Now you need to think about this. Now you're in the age of Thunderbolt. Like now you have to figure out how many Thunderbolt ports you want on your computer,
Yeah.
because everything's Thunderbolt.
Also, like I wouldn't sleep on a Surface. I would learn about what a Surface does.
Yeah. You know what's now considered legacy?
What?
Ethernet ports.
Really?
They're part of the. There's a lot of
Well,
laptops are
like
seeming to.
I can tell you why. They're too big. They're
Some of
too
them are skinnier.
tall.
They do the
They do the
the
flappy
hand.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're looking for an excuse to get rid of them.
They're
If
part of
people
like
if people allow them to get rid of them, they'll get rid of them.
looking at laptops. It's like some places consider them legacy ports.
I would definitely be the type of person to look at docking options. Whether that be the Dell style just push on dock
No, they
or
don't
a
sell those
plug-in dock.
anymore.
Did they stop that? Okay.
Well, because the Thunderbolt's coming around.
Yeah. I
Thunderbolt
figured
has
they would still be doing that.
a lot. They're starting to kill off those types of docks because you can just sell a Thunderbolt dock and it works 10 times better than having an integrated system.
Okay.
Like
This is what I'm talking about. And you're
that's an old
saying
school.
that's old school. Okay. Sure.
Because if you go back, if you backspace,
Yep.
the very far left one,
Yeah. Yeah. Which is
or
this is
is it
just like
USB
a
3?
this is USB 3, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
know
same.
what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy.
It really is. We've come a long way.
These laptops, like,
Yeah.
they're all the same. But they're all a little different. But now it's like, and you look at laptops, it's like, oh, you don't have to get an i7 anymore. 'Cause some of these i5s are like, oh, get your 6-core i5 laptop. It's like, what the hell are you
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
with?
like it's fine. They're not crazy.
I'm not a fan of the Surfaces. Using them a little bit.
See, like I'm not sold either way. I would look into them though.
I've been setting up Surface Pros too. Still not wouldn't buy a Surface.
Okay. That to me
I
that's probably enough to not buy a Surface, but
not for
it's
the price
something
you're
that
paying.
yeah. I was interested in them if you're trying to get me to find a laptop that I like. That's all.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. It the experience. They're still poor technology needs to get a little bit smaller, and then I think tablets are going to be in.
Okay.
Like maybe another 5 years of like shrinking technology, because like I don't know. Hopefully, some leaps and bounds can be made because
Yeah.
I don't know. We're getting these. Well, I don't think you're getting them, but the new graphics cards are going to stomp your graphics card in the dust.
Yo, I'm I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little peeved about this whole situation with the graphics cards. It's on
I
my list to talk about. I was gonna mention it.
I have it up.
It's
So
like I got shafted,
yeah,
and then like a year and a half later, they're like, you know what? Fuck you again.
yeah, yeah.
A little peeved. I mean, I'm not. My computer's fine. Let's be honest. It's fine. But goddamn, my little hurt on the inside.
So one, I'll tell you. So new graphics cards were announced. They're supposed to be like
Yeah,
not
the
just better.
new
They're supposed to be great.
NVIDIA RTX 30 series,
30 series. I have a 10 series. Bruno has a 20 series. They're coming out with the 30 series.
which are more of a parallel than they are climbing. 10 and
Yeah,
20 are parallels, like going.
30 is jumping.
30 is the successor to mine, I think, is what they're saying.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
it's
not even
an
just a successor. It's like a
it's another jump. It's another
it-
leap.
and the price the price point of them and the performance is supposed to be absolutely amazing compared to Bruno's and decent compared to mine. Like mine weren't
Yeah.
horribly priced, and they were for the time they were really good performance.
So to give you numbers and like actual specifics, when my graphics card came out, a 2080 Ti, which was the flagship best of the best card, was about $1,300, right?
Hmm.
The new ones, they're saying you can get a 3080, which is about $700, and it's 1.5 times the power of the 2080 Ti,
Yeah,
which is bonkers. And there's a 3090, which is even more powerful. I think it was like 3 times the power of a 2080 Ti.
yeah,
I'm just pissed because I wanted a 1080 Ti, like that kind of
hmm
card, and then they were just out of stock everywhere when I needed to make a computer.
So I think I think my general goal right now. Well, I have to see how it all works. So
Sure.
they didn't really. They said a lot, but they didn't say a lot of specifics. Like we need to
Yeah,
wait for
like
the real people to get a hold of them.
exactly. They everything that they've given is like lab testing, and they can make the numbers look better than they are right now.
Yeah. So like if you see on that chart my 1080 Ti and like the 3080.
Let me open it up.
So I'm not gonna buy a 3080. I'd wait for the 3080 Ti to come out.
I see. I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. I don't know if it is because they're making a 3090.
No, the 3090 is a rebranded Titan.
Okay, so you're saying that they're still going to make one,
I'm saying they always release the TIs after the regular.
not in the 20 series.
Do they release them at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
10 series they released them separately.
I know.
So
In the 20 series, I think they dumped them all at the same time.
okay. They might be, but they're not dumping even these all at the same time. So I don't, you know,
They might have been staged for
yeah.
the 20s. Now that you mention that, but they were definitely all like announced at the same time. I think.
So I'm gonna hold out and wait for a TI.
Sure,
It
you're not
wouldn't
hurting.
no, and it wouldn't be out of character for them to release a T. Like they'd sell these and then they'd sell like another boosted version. Like
Yeah, either whether it be Super or Ti or whatever.
yeah, the 3090 though is supposed to be a rebranded Titan.
I
Instead of
think.
calling it a Titan, they just gave it
Yeah,
a number.
sure.
And I don't need a Titan.
No, like there's reasons to have it, but not big enough,
No. Yeah.
especially not for you.
Right. So if I look at this price chart, I think the 3080 was like seven something.
I think it was either 7 or $799.
Yeah.
Like it's $699 or $799. I can't.
Titan
I can
would
probably
probably,
find
or
it
not,
quick.
the 3080 would be like 850, which is, not it's
3080 is 699.
699.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like 800 for like a
For
TI.
it might even release for the same price later.
It could. So
So
there's like two boxes it needs to check. One, it can't be like PCIe Gen 4 needed to get the full performance,
that would be annoying.
because I don't have Gen 4. It's on my
Yeah,
board, but my processor can't handle it.
I understand. I'm following.
So if they're saying like if this 5 times performance is when it can rip open on a Gen 4 PCIe, and I only get like one,
Yeah,
no one has an Intel Gen 4 PCI, like, because I'm new.
it's
I'm the
not a
newest.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. So if that's like, it all has to
your
depend on
power
that.
supply should be fine though, right?
Yeah.
You just
I have a
need. I heard that they made an adapter that it's just like you need two PCIe
It's a
cables.
12 pin. Okay, so let me put it this way. It's kind of weird from what I was seeing. I don't know what the official statement is. So you need
Sure.
two 8 pins off your
Yeah, two 8-pin PCIe.
express, like, uh
Yeah,
uh
the
ports
power.
off your uh modular power supply.
Yes.
But those 16 9 pins go down to 12,
Yeah,
because I think they steal all the high volt things and that they ignore
probably.
the other four.
It's probably something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I have enough power. I have 1,000 watt. I
Yeah. I figured that you'd probably be okay with that.
But um one, they have to live up to what their performance is claiming, and they have to be able to live it up in on Gen 3 thing, which I think is going to bump down what this relative performance is from like let's just assume the 3080 hits that 5 times performance. It's a bump, enough of a bump to like do like a half step TI.
Yeah.
And
Like
there's
they're
my
claiming the 3080 is twice the 2080.
right. And so if you see my TI, but if if after it's all said and done, my 1080 Ti is like only able to upgrade to maybe like like 1 times performance, I'd be tempted to say no. Like,
Yeah.
it would have to be, if it's not double the performance, I'm probably not going to pull it.
Which I think would be fine. I don't think
Yeah.
you're hurting for graphics power right now.
No, but if
Too
I
bad.
doubled the performance of my graphics card, then it would more justify me to go to 144 gaming
Yes.
or 4K. I don't feel like doing the
Yes.
jump now because I don't feel like the need of
What
pushing
is your main monitor? Like, what's your good monitor?
1080 at 120 or at 144 hertz.
Okay.
I don't want to lose the FPS.
Yeah. No, I'm following you.
I'd rather FPS over resolution. And if I go to the higher resolution, I'll probably get hit on the FPS more.
Oh yeah. It hurts to run some games.
So if I'd get the card and I could hold the resolution with the FPS, then I'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I won't. I'm not making that jump until I can.
Like, for instance, Tarkov.
Hmm.
I think my average was like 90 to 100 FPS in Tarkov. If I bump down, I would get 140. But I get so used to how crisp everything is that it pains me to go back down.
I enjoy the crispness of seeing a
A
144p monitor,
1440p, yeah.
but I can't get over. I like the smoothness of being able
Oh
to
yeah,
look. The looking left and right smoothness
yeah.
is more important to me than the crispness.
See, I feel like I try to balance it. I don't
And
know.
that's definitely a way to go. I like smooth over crisp.
Yeah, and it's a preference. That's what it is.
Yeah. So that's what I need. I need double the performance to the point where I could maybe 140. If I could 144, uh, if I could get a 144 p monitor that I could do 120 hertz on like almost all games. I know
Yeah,
like maybe Tarkov's would still struggle because of the lack of understanding how games supposed to run.
yeah, like that. That's Tarkov's rough.
But like um uh like Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, I could get that game.
You could get that up there though, like right now.
Just
Yeah. I
kind of
think
an
you would
idea.
be fine doing that right now.
Probably, but easily, like
Yeah.
no sweat.
Yeah. I'm listening. I hear you.
So that's my, but
The other
like,
problem is we keep playing shit games that don't
oh yeah,
like.
that's why I just need raw performance.
I know. Like
I mean,
I play some of the stupidest games that are the hardest thing in the world to run.
how bad do you think the game's gonna run on Friday?
God, I don't even want to mention the name yet. Like, Nick, you've seen me playing this game lately. It's just a grindy game. It's called Farm
Yeah,
Together. One of the hardest games in my Steam library to run.
is it really?
Yeah.
Why?
If I uncap my frame rate and let it go to 144 hertz, it uses every bit of my graphics card.
Really?
Yep.
It's crazy.
I know, and it's stupid. It's it's literally a mobile game, I think.
So there's this other game Bruno and I are gonna be playing. I'm not. We haven't bought it yet, but
Yeah,
I'm not saying the
it's
name.
a very high probability.
It's a high probability. Well, I know one of us is buying it, and
I just don't want it to turn out to be a piece of shit. I don't want it to turn into Grounded again.
I will watch like a couple. I'm not gonna buy it like first thing when it. I'm at least gonna try to watch someone play it.
I'm in that boat, I think.
You know, we're gonna. It's gonna be shit.
I
I
just
think
don't want it to be a steaming pile.
like this is one of those rare, not rare games. There's sometimes games that we know are gonna be trash, but they're gonna be a good trash in the sense that we have fun
Sure.
playing the trash game.
Like going into the forest. We knew
Hmm.
that game was trash. From the start, that game was a buggy mess. But we had hope, and it wasn't too bad. And usually they were funny.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but this game, it's a game that I think a lot's going to be going on, and it might run absolutely garbage. But I think there's so much going on, we have like a lot to do for no reason.
Yeah. I
If
think
we
we'll
can,
see.
yeah. So, damn, we're at 117.
We are.
Sometimes the podcast goes right by. Do I have anything else? I need to add maybe a little bit more pillow in case we didn't talk for 17 minutes.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have deer for you today. I didn't get
No
a
deer.
chance to get out to look at stuff.
So
Go ahead.
we need a bot to do this. We need
For
to
the
get you a
deer.
SIM card.
So,
Upload the data to the cloud.
see, it's like 30 gigs a month. Is the problem? Or no, maybe not 30. It's like 10 gigs a month. I don't
Oh,
have an
really?
unlimited SIM card.
Okay. How about
Um,
how about we just pay like a small kid child to do it?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I can go do it. It's been not nice weather and I haven't felt like it, so I
It
didn't
has
get out
not
there.
been nice weather.
So that leads me greatly into another subject.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention last week, but I finished an anime, Hunter x Hunter.
Did you?
I did. I finished it. I mean, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
I cruised
How'd it
through it.
how'd it go?
I loved it. Like, I really loved it. Um,
Seemed like you did.
it hit my touch of Dragon Ball side.
Mm-hmm.
There were some aspects of it that reminded me of Dragon Ball, like the way things were structured or the show went.
Gotcha.
And I ate it up. I watched all 148 episodes in 8 days
Damn.
while we watched another anime in that time. That Qualita code thing.
Man, you need to prep yourself when you don't have all the long ones to watch anymore.
I guess. So I finished that last Wednesday, Tuesday. The 23rd. When was that? That was Wednesday. I finished that Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple episodes that were amazing.
Really
Now,
good.
obviously I'm not going to spoil anything to anyone, especially you, because you haven't seen it. Really good.
Really good.
Really good.
What would you rate the anime overall? Out of 10.
We're talking like a 9.
9.
I think some of that is my preference, that
Mhm.
I prefer that style. Like I said, it tied to Dragon Ball very much. Like, I know I'm not saying that you couldn't tell the difference between them. I'm just saying that, some aspects of the show were like, they were good at the cliffhangers, the like find out next time kind of things,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me rip a show so much faster.
It's always good.
Yeah, I would call it about a 9. It was very good.
Solid 9. Yeah. It's on my list. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, so I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but it's on my
I
list.
still think you'll like it, but you might not rate it
Love it.
so highly as I would.
Gotcha.
I think overall very good though.
I know you were watching Seven Deadly Sins, and you are
I
farther than me, but only by
am.
a season.
I just got into the 3rd season.
Okay, so you basically watched everything I've watched, and
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the third. It's on my list of things. Next week,
Sure.
I'm probably gonna be watching The Boys. It's an Amazon series, but I think the
Yep.
week after that, I'm gonna go into that one.
Yeah. So far so good. I like it. I won't put it above Hunter x Hunter, but I like it a lot. It's good.
It's more lewd.
It's a funny lewd though. It's not like
It
a
is.
lewd.
But you wouldn't want a small child watching it.
Sure. But it's funny. It's
fun.
good.
There is a movie you can watch too.
I have heard that. I think I
It's
have
not
it.
canon.
Is it not canon? Okay.
No, but it is a movie to watch.
We
And
should.
did you watch?
Go ahead.
Did you watch the little like 4-episode mini season
I don't know if I did.
on like 7? There's like 4 episodes in Seven Deadly Sins on Amazon or on Netflix. They're like it's listed kind of as a season, but they're like 4 random, I think, like filler episodes.
I don't think I did. No.
Because this is watch season 4.
Okay.
There's like season 1, season 2.
Gotcha. I don't
yeah.
remember seeing 4 little filler episodes. No.
It's called The Signs of Holy War.
Ah.
They're like pretty random episodes. They like I don't even know how they tie into it. I don't think they're canon or they're just filler. But yeah,
I know it's a good show though. I like it. It's a little bit like it's a little questy to me.
mm-hmm.
Like it's very hey, we're going to accomplish this season. And it's almost flat out at the beginning of the season like what's going to happen.
Basically.
And that's not bad, it's just different. I like it. We should watch Cowboy Bebop. You told me we should watch that.
I'm
hop on that
100%
sometime.
down for watching
That was
that one.
a quick one, wasn't it?
I think it's like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's okay. To put it in perspective to you, it is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive.
IMDb has it an 8. So that's like people thinking about it. IMDb is 8.9, which isn't the highest, but still.
No, but that's still pretty high.
I think IMDb is just critics.
Yes, I believe so.
Google's rating of it is 4.9 stars out of 650 ratings.
So Hunter x Hunter hit 95 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. So
which, if you look at it as a whole, I absolutely agree with it not getting 100%.
Okay.
There are good and bad seasons, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And the bad isn't real bad, but it's not as good.
Yes, like So Cowboy Bebop has an average tomato meter of 100% and an average audience score of 96%. Like it's
Yeah,
it
that's good. Really good.
yeah.
I just realized I've had this damn chart up for a while. Sorry.
They just need to realize how important the graphic cards are. Um it's been a while
Like,
since I've watched a full watcher of it. I've watched a random episode here and there.
yeah. Like Hunter x Hunter, for example, there's a season that's 55 episodes. It's a little long. It feels a little long. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It
Gotcha.
I think it had a little bit of pacing going on, like it slowed
Mm.
down, which made some parts better of that season, but it also made the beginning rough a little bit.
Uh
But I think it paid off.
I will make you watch the beginning of each episode of Cowboy Bebop through the intro because I love the intro.
Is it a good intro?
Like the OP, I love it. I think it's great. Like good music, good visual. Like they were really good visuals at the time. Like it
Yeah.
just looked good. It looks dated now, but at the time it was like because I remember watching it on Toonami
Yeah.
because that was like it was one of the shows they always made references of. Like, did you ever
That
watch Toonami?
happened not very often. That happened to me with Dragon Ball the Super.
Mm.
I kept having like, oh, this season's intro's a jam, and I listened to it all the time. And then the next one would come up, and I'd be like, oh man, what happened?
This one sucks.
Yeah, and then the next one was a bop, and it was
Yeah,
a super long season.
it's always good. But the reference is always from Cowboy Bebop is like "See you later, Space Cowboy," and a lot like that's once you once you get that reference, you'll see it pop up a lot of places because they're always referencing back to the show.
Yeah, I'm up to watch it for sure. I'm down.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I've
I like
been, I haven't been binging Seven Deadly Sins as hard at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm still cruising through it, but
it's not as fun to binge those ones.
but like if can let me give you some details. There was a day that I hit 30 episodes
Mm-hmm.
on Hunter x Hunter in a day,
Damn.
which is like a whole arc or more. Actually, I think it was two.
See,
And
when you have shows that have big arcs, it's better to um I can see why it's better to binge, but on like these smaller ones, like Seven
yeah,
Deadly Sins, it's just not as good because you miss like it's only one story and you need to like absorb it.
yeah. Well, like I'm looking at this, and on that day, I was 2 episodes short of finishing 2 arcs,
Mm-hmm.
and so that would be 32 episodes. Seven Deadly Sins is 24 episodes a season. So it's like,
Yep.
yeah, I'm definitely not hitting that many episodes in Seven Deadly. Not because it's bad, just I wanted to tone it back too. I went a little crazy.
Yep. Well, by the time I end, it'll be 1:30. You think we didn't talk for a half an hour?
I think we're fine.
No, I
I,
thought that
I,
other weeks too.
well, then
But
turn it down if it's that bad.
I know I'm just gonna add white noise at the end.
Yeah.
So we got the light. I didn't do the webcam because it looks sketchy as fuck.
You worried it's going to be streaming home?
It's not 1080p, 100%. There's no way it's 1080p.
You should. How do you test it?
You
You
can't
got to
really.
get something to get like a snapshot, just and then side by side them or something.
It's not 1080p.
Bummer.
I knew it wasn't gonna be. It's one of those like 1080p.
Yeah, I, I hear you. I
This
understand.
Logitech 720p I've had for probably 10 plus years is
Same
perfectly fine.
thing.
I'm not gonna be buying a webcam anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's not like they're even available.
Yeah, really.
So I think the title of this one is gonna be Boneless Wings Are Nuggs.
I love it.
Um, uh, is the we? I mean, we have a month, but I'm already putting together the
Oh,
Doot
the
playlist.
31
The
days of
31
Duke.
days of Doot.
Oh God.
I'm trying to find as many like Doot songs as possible, so we might have to repurpose one of the. Maybe I'll just put them in general. I don't know. I need somewhere to put all of them.
I don't know.
So
We'll figure it out.
yep, 31 days of Doot coming up. We have a month. Months seem to fly anymore.
Yeah,
The
really.
pandemic
They're
times.
flying.
The summer's gone officially. This weekend's the end of summer.
Is it really? Wow. Came
Labor
quick.
Day this weekend.
Damn.
Unofficial end of summer.
Yeah, really.
Got to find a doormat that says fall stuff.
Gotta get on that.
Worst time to buy something is at the start of a season, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll get lucky. Anything else you have?
Nope. I'm good.
Well, that's good because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.